How you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video I'm going to answer a question that I got from Elijah Green a couple weeks ago, as he asked what's the best way to make sure to hang on to clients after the New Year's boom, as everybody starts New Year's very motivated, and then by mid-February, early March, people tend to fall off. And that's going to be a very important question to answer, because at the taping of this video, we're 2 days away from the new year, and I think this is going to be something that's going to help a lot of trainers, because your approach may be what causes the low retention. Now, before I go over this topic, as always, if you have not yet, click on that link up there, subscribe to my newsletter, as I send out short articles every Monday on how to see success in the fitness industry. If you just happen to stumble upon this channel, subscribe to this channel, as I make new videos every Wednesday based on questions I get the most. And as always, if you have already subscribed to both the newsletter and the YouTube channel, thank you very much. And if you find this information helpful, please click on the like button below this video player, because every like that I get helps this channel. All right, so we're 2 days away from the start of the new year, and trainers often struggle with the same thing. There's going to be a lot of people flooding the gym, and I call it fool's gold, because although it's a large number of people that you can market to, their first thing is to get a gym membership. It's a cultural thing, especially in the United States, at the turn of the year for everybody to make the resolution that they're going to lose weight and they're going to get in shape. But very few people actually do. Moreover, everybody that makes this resolution probably made it last year, the year before, and the year before that. So right now, they're in kind of a loop of just saying the same thing and then falling off at the same time. So they've done the whole song and dance with trainers about, we're going to give you exercise. They've hopped on treadmills and they've, collected dust. They've bought all the equipment. They've done all the things that they're going to do this year. The only difference is education, understanding, habits on your part. Your ability to understand exactly what needs to be said, what needs to be delivered, and to actually deliver to the client is what's going to cause a high rate of retention. Now, how are you going to do that? You have to understand that when people sign up for the gym, it's almost like as soon as they sign up for a gym membership, and this isn't even personal training, as soon as they sign up for their gym membership, they feel that they've already done 90% of the work. They think that they're going to get on the treadmill 5 days a week with their friends or whatever the case may be, and they're going to lose a ton of weight. They think it's going to be based on exercise. Now, the good thing is a lot of gyms tend to offer comp sessions for all the new patrons. And if they don't, you should be giving away free sessions. Why? Because your job is to educate the client on why they haven't seen success, and you have to convince them why you're going to be the person that's going to get them to their end goal. And the reason why you're going to get them to their end goal is very simple: accountability. So I, a long time ago, put together the FitPro Calculator, which is an application which will allow you to create fitness profiles for your clients. You should be giving a free fitness profile to every person that you meet. There's something about seeing your numbers in a chart. Well, there's something about knowing your numbers in general, because most gyms don't weigh their clients when they sign up the clients. That's the job of the personal trainer. So when you weigh the client and they see the number and then you put it on paper, that's a very important thing, into a spreadsheet, it makes everything very real for the client. Also, when you explain the client's body fat percentage, what that means in terms of how they look, and you explain to them the amount of calories that they need after you set an end goal for them, all of that helps them to understand, okay, this is a plan and this trainer has it all together. And the FitPro Calculator gives you all that information. All right, it gives you an opportunity to take weight, body fat, set your goals, establish what it takes to get to the end goal, and establish your calories. Now, it's not just about knowing what the calories that you need are, because every client will say, just give me some information and I'll take it out on my own. You get these calories in order to set your clients up with MyFitnessPal, all right? And I've spoken about it a number of times. MyFitnessPal is a free journaling application that you can get in any Apple store or any Google Play store, and allows your clients to journal all the foods that they eat. You can add them as friends, and then if they accept your friendship, you can look into their journal. Now, your goal is to look at their journal daily. It may take you a couple of sessions before you actually go into a close. Like I said, most gyms offer 1 to 3 comp sessions. So that may take a week to get through all of them with all the people that are going to be starting at the gym. But within that week, you can speak to the client every single day, and you can establish value with the client as a nutrition coach, because people will not get it right. They have a lot of bad habits that they've developed over the last 3 months. So your goal is going to be to clean up their habits And as you're giving them awesome workouts and as you're going to go over their nutrition habits, that's going to help them to understand the importance and the effectiveness of you as not only their trainer, somebody that gives out exercises, but their fitness coach that's with them every step of the way. So the more that you invest into this client, the better chance that you have a client of relying on you. All right. Now, the one thing that you have to understand, this 6-week mark where people quit, I honestly believe that there's one main reason why people quit, and that's a big cultural, two things that happen at the 6-week mark of the new year. Mid-February means Super Bowl, and it also means Valentine's Day. So when people are planning their Super Bowl and buying their wings and their chips and their beer and their pizza, they're not thinking about fitness. They're not thinking about exercise. They're not thinking about the goals that they made 6 weeks ago when they were emotionally charged up. They just want to watch that game. When they're getting ready for Valentine's Day and their chocolates and their romantic dates and their flowers, they're not thinking about their fitness goals. They're not thinking about losing weight. They're not thinking about the promises they made 6 weeks ago. They're just thinking about that Valentine's Day date. So it's going to be very important that when you first meet the client, you say, hey, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure to be dedicated, and you always have to say we. We're going to make sure that we're going to be dedicated for 6 weeks so that on Valentine's Day or on the Super Bowl, you can do whatever you want. I've given up on trying to control what people do during the Super Bowl or Valentine's Day because days like those, it's understandable to cheat because it's like an American thing. However, in the interim, little office parties, little girls' nights outs or guys' night outs, those are situations where you don't want the client to cheat. And that's what you have to explain to them. I'm going to keep you accountable for those 6 weeks so that when big things happen, you can enjoy it and not have to worry about not getting to your goal. All right. I'm going to make sure to take your measurements. I'm going to make sure to monitor your nutrition daily. And on a side note, for those of you that think it's going to be too much work, it only takes about 30 seconds per client per day to go over the nutrition, especially once you start to understand, which foods carry which macronutrients, how many calories a client needs, what they like, what you can suggest to them. And just the fact that you're checking their journal is going to keep them accountable. So it's not going to take a huge investment, but it is going to require extra work on your part. So you have to remember that. Now, if you have difficulty or if you don't understand nutritional coaching, I definitely recommend that you check out my Dumbbells to Dollars course. I understand that most certifications don't go deep into how to go with a client in terms of nutritional coaching. But in addition to going over how to start your own business, how to run bootcamp courses, social media marketing, the beginning of my Dumbbells to Dollars course goes over nutrition coaching. All right, and it's going to tell you how to use MyFitnessPal. It's going to have a bunch of charts on macros and what foods yield what macros, what macro dominant foods are, and how to coach your client so that you can help them see success. And the truth is, if your client is going to see success, they will stay with you. Another main reason why clients leave after 6 weeks is because they're not seeing success anyway, or whoever they joined with quit on them. So they're like, it's a slow burn. They eventually lose motivation. So you have to get on them and stick with them. So even if their friend leaves, you're there. Even if they start to lose a little bit of motivation, you're there. Even if they don't know what to do because the diet that they thought would work doesn't work, you're there. And the more that you can commit to the client and the more that you can dedicate to the client, I guarantee you they will be stuck to you like glue. All right. And just so you know, when they cheat on Super Bowl, because they will, when they cheat during the Super Bowl, they will have had 6 weeks of a habit of being with you. They're going to be dying to get right back in the loop with you in terms of training. So make sure that with things like the Super Bowl, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, you're not going to be able to control them. Your goal is to control your client in between those big holidays. All right. So that's about it. It's about investing into the client up front on a daily basis, making sure that you attack the nutrition because that's why they're failing. And then if you do that, you can sign up your client for 1 training session a week and then eventually worry about getting 2. But if they never sign up with you, you can't do anything. So make sure that you show them how valuable you are. If you need the help, I definitely recommend check out my Dumbbells to Dollars course. It's the best resource that you can get as a fitness professional to see success in this industry. You can also check out the Fit Pro Calculator. It comes free with the course, but if you feel that you have nutritional coaching all underhand, but you need organizational help with delivering results to your clients on their fitness and what they need to do, check out my Fit Pro Calculator at fitprocalculator.com. Both links will be in the description box below. All right. So I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below. Remember, any questions you ask may result in a video being made. So I just ask that you, if you have any questions, let me know, like the video. And I just want to thank you all for being loyal followers to this channel as we get ready to start into the new year. I'm going to stay with you guys, putting videos up every Wednesday. Can't wait to do it, and I hope that I can help you further. So, as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe, stress levels over your rest, don't slap anybody, love your clients, they will love you back. I will see you all tomorrow or the next day, and you have a good one.